Hi, welcome to Inkscape for Teachers. I'm Geoff Phillips, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how I created this elevation diagram with particular focus on the small black silhouettes. So let me open up a new Inkscape diagram or file, and we'll start from scratch. First of all, I'm going to look at the document properties to change the grid, or perhaps change the grid, or set up a grid if I haven't got one. Under grids, so there are no grids, so I'll click new. And I'm going to have a 5mm grid, so I'll change these settings. You might already have a grid set up, depends on your Inkscape settings. And I'll close that, and there's my 5mm grid. If I zoom in, it can change the grid spacing depending on your zoom, but under normal circumstances it should appear at 5mm. Now with the Bezier pen tool, I'll start with the fin of the plane, of the jet, and just drag an outline. Oops, Control Z, I wanted to stop there, and when it goes red you know you're ready to join up by clicking. The wing, I might start there, and there's one wing. I might do one on the back here, and stop. Click the select tool, view, page grid to take that off, and let's have a look at that. I'll select the whole lot, give all the pieces a black fill, and under path I will go to union to make it all one object. That's probably not too bad, that'll probably just about do, but if I zoom in a bit, zoom in a bit, and N for the node tool. Might want to make the body of the jet a bit thinner, so I'll select those nodes and Control to move that up a bit. Just fix up this point. On the wing here, it might look better perhaps there. Maybe move that further up. This one further back. Down. Maybe this across. Don't want that tall. So that might be what you decide on. You can play around with those node positions. Now I'll select the entire object, and under extensions, modify path and rounded corners. If you haven't got the rounded corners extension here, see my separate video on how to install that for Inkscape. Now I find a 1mm rounding quite good, so I'll apply, and it's taking a little bit longer because I'm recording a video. It should be a bit quicker if I wasn't doing that. And close, and you can see it's rounded quite nicely. So with that done, I can zoom out. Actually, I don't normally in diagrams want the plane that big, but I can shrink that down, and if I Control Shift and grab a corner, I can make that quite small, and looks okay, maybe a little bit bigger than that. So that's how I did the jet silhouette. The person one I won't do now, but similar techniques. I can show you where to get that from in the file Open Recent. Not on your computer, but on mine. I've got a file here. I'll make that available through my website. There'll be a link to that in the video description. There are these objects here that I've created, so I'll select a person there, Control C, go back to my other diagram, Control V, and there's the person. Out of proportion, but again you can shrink that person down if you wish. Now I can use the Bezier pen tool just to click and Control, click again and enter. Under fill and stroke, I tend to find about a 0.4, I think it is, stroke width. It's not too bad. You can again suit yourself. With the snapping tools on and snap to paths, I'll click that, move this guy down. Oh, it's not snapping the wrong part of him, so I'll take that off and just do that by eye. Drag that down to there. And I'm zooming out with the mouse wheel in and out and holding on the Control key. Bezier pen tool, zoom in and perhaps go from the middle of this guy's head, somewhere where his eye might be, and up to maybe the centre of the plane, and click enter, and bump that up to 0.4, make it a dashed line perhaps, and there's our line of sight. Bezier pen tool again, click in here, zoom out, control to constrain to horizontal, and I'll just click over here. We can fix this up later, it's exactly where it is, make it 0.4, and whoops, this one here, dashed line again, and you can see I've just about done it. Again, Bezier pen tool, perhaps put the snapping tools on again now, and snap to the middle of the plane, control, snap to that path, enter, we make it 0.4, let's put an arrow on each end there, there we go. Now you can see arrowheads can be a bit of a nuisance sometimes. They're put on and they extend past where you want the line, so I'll click on the line, N for node tool, take off the snapping and just do this by eye to about there. Looks better. And even though this is the centre of the plane, I might drag that down to there so that the arrow is a bit more obvious. Oops. So I've mucked that one up, I'll do it again. Control and click there, and there we have it. So there's my almost completed diagram. I can put in some text with the text tool, T for text, click, maybe H for the height, change that to italic, maybe bump it up to a bigger size, and you can drag that to where you want it. Over here, T for text tool, might be 35 degrees, whatever. I use Unitext, so Control U for Unitext, 00B0, and then enter gives you a degree symbol. Click away and drag that into the position that you want. And there we have the completed diagram. Again, you know, if you want the plane shrunk down, you can click on that and Control Shift, make that a bit smaller if that suits your purposes. So, as always, thanks for your attention, and until next time, bye for now.